Hey guys, so I'm live. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday, Season 2, Episode 16. Today's episode is titled Death to Procrastination. So I am live from, where am I? I was trying to get to the Art Museum steps, but I'm here at the fountain on Ben Franklin Parkway. It's such a beautiful scenery, and I'm just in a beautiful space right now. So I want you guys to see I didn't bring the right tripod, so you guys didn't get the full view, but I am like in a beautiful space right now. So I just want to let you guys get a chance to see that, our beautiful city that we live in. I'm just gonna do a quick little go around. Like I said, I was trying to get to the art museum, but that didn't happen. It's a lot of construction going on down here. Didn't get a chance to work that out. But I am here down here fountain, and it's beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. And I'll be like holding out on my lap the whole time because I don't have my other tripod, but I'm here. We're going. It's on. It's popping. And hopefully maybe we'll get some onlookers and, get some outside input. You guys can, as always, go ahead and post your questions, comments, concerns, any feedback that you have on the show, as far as the topic. Post it. I'm interested to know what you guys are procrastinating with today, or what you have procrastinated with. So we're definitely just going to get into the topic. I'm trying to give some more people a chance to come. I'm making sure that my Facebook connection is good because now I'm on my Wi-Fi. So that's about to be a whole thing. So I'm going to try to get that together. I might have to go here on Facebook and then upload all of this later on Instagram, but whatever the case, welcome. Hey. And so I just want to start with sharing my procrastination story. What fueled today's topic? What has got me the fire up underneath my ass? What has me feeling the way I'm feeling, thinking the way I'm thinking? And I just wanted to share it with you guys. So yesterday I had a craving for some Spanish food. So I took it upon myself to go ahead and put up a post, mainly because I was looking for some suggestions as far as where to eat, where in the city had good Spanish food, some like authentic, good Spanish food that I could have and, enjoy, everything like that. So I put that information up. I put up the post. I said anything but Chipotle. So I wasn't throwing shade at Chipotle, but I wanted some real Spanish food. So the funny thing is, I laid around. I had a couple people give me some ideas, give me some suggestions and everything like that. But I laid around. I didn't get up. I didn't have anybody to go with. I didn't feel like driving, all of those things. So I didn't go and get the food. So I ended up falling asleep. So granted, yes, I worked yesterday. I had a long day, all of those good things, but I didn't get the food and I fell asleep. When I don't know if I had a dream about Chipotle or whatever the case, but when I woke up, all I wanted was Chipotle. So I got up, I went to Chipotle because at this point it's like 9:30. Most of the places that were suggested to me were closed. So the option to go to anywhere else wasn't even available anymore. So I had to eat Chipotle. But and this might not be really symbolic to you guys, but when I tell you that shit hit home, it just I had such an epiphany. I was like, this is what your problem is. You bullshitted around, and now, so of course y'all know I'm super dramatic, so that took me to level 12. The symbolism to that was, you are a procrastinator. If you would have got up when you were supposed to, when you wanted the food, and got what you wanted when you wanted, you would have been eating right now what it is that you want. But you end up in the one place that you don't want to be, all pure because of your procrastination. So what that trickled down to me was, you are a pure procrastinator, and that is why you're settling in life, because you're just going to end up getting whatever is left or whatever's offered to you or whatever the scraps are, solely because you just don't move the way you need to move when you need to move. So that's what I took from that. Now granted, I might be a tad bit dramatic, but that's what I got from that. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, because they're doing a lot of construction around here, and if you can't hear me, then I will move. But I know I'm pretty loud, so I thought that you guys could. But that's basically what that translated to me. Like, that's what I got from that situation. It was just like, why is this happening to me? This is so dumb. If I would have just did this, did that, and got up when I was supposed to and went and got the goddamn food, then I could be eating some authentic little Puerto Rican chuletas or some little rice and beans and, you know, what is it? Arroz con pollo and what is the rest? Oh, a couple Spanish words I know. Habichuelas, arroz, amarillo, whatever the case. I could really have been eating some good food, but I had to settle for Chipotle. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Chipotle. Now, Chipotle ain't my life, but I do like it. But I really just feel like that sent such a message to me personally. And we all have those times. We all have those moments where it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? Or it's something that has to happen that is just like, that you gotta give yourself the side eye. Have you ever had that type of scenario where you gotta give yourself the side eye? When I woke up and craved Chipotle, I had to give myself the side eye because it was so ironic that the one thing I said in my post was, I want anything but Chipotle. So for me to procrastinate, lay down, fall asleep, and then wake up and want nothing but Chipotle, it was just like, you're settling right now. Right now, in this moment, Jocelyn, you're settling. You don't want Chipotle, because if you did, you would have got it at 4:30 or 6 o'clock when you first had this idea. If you wanted Chipotle, then you would have got it when you got off work. If you wanted Chipotle, you could have got Chipotle when you were on your lunch break at your job because it's right down the street. But instead, I bullshitted around, and I know what I wanted, but I settled for the Chipotle. So that's my message that I'm trying to hear today. I don't know if that's deep. Like I said, I don't know if I'm dramatic or y'all don't get it, but y'all don't understand what that did to me. Like, that happened and really like took me somewhere else, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And I know that, granted, I'm the queen of procrastination. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not proud of it, but I will be the first to admit it before anybody points it out to me or points it out about me. I procrastinate often with so many things in my life, and it just made me, that situation made me reevaluate, like really kind of take inventory on all the things that I have procrastinated with over time, and how many. Now, if something happens to me, y'all know exactly where I am, okay? Y'all hear these bangs and stuff? I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm just going to chalk it up to construction, okay? But anyway, I just feel like you have to take inventory on, you know, all the other things that this flaw, this character flaw, this characteristic, this thing about you has affected. And it's affected so many things in my life, and I don't want to say that I'm not where I want to be or not where I'm supposed to be because I procrastinated. And I'm not even here to necessarily dwell on the fact that I have procrastinated, but I just wanted to share with you guys and maybe get some input from y'all that procrastination is really a thing. And for you, your vice might not be procrastination. For me, I really can honestly say that's one of my major vices. Like, I am like a prime time procrastinator, like the queen of procrastination. I feel like in so many areas of my life, it's not just business, it's not just food, it's not just family, it's just whatever. I'll be the last person to get dressed. I won't figure out what I'm wearing. I could know about an event 4 months ago, and I will not even think about what I'm going to wear until an hour and a half before it's time to get there. Then I'll be at the store trying to scramble, end up spending $400 on something that if I would have did it when I was supposed to, I could have bought it for $150. All of those things, like, so I just feel like for me, procrastination is a big deal. It's a big deal for me. It's a big deal in my life. It's a big deal for me moving forward. Something that I'm going to try my damnedest to work on because it is a real live issue for me. And I don't want to single anybody out because procrastination might not be your thing. That may not be your vice. Maybe it's lying. Maybe it's cheating. Maybe it's stealing. Maybe it's, you know, just not being motivated. It could be so many things. Or even if you are a procrastinator, so many things that fuel that. I honestly, I can't even identify what fuels my procrastination, solely because it's in so many different areas of my life. I can't say, oh, I'm not motivated and that's why I procrastinate, because it don't even got to be about business. It don't have, you know what I mean? So it's not just that. It's just like, I bullshit around. I am a bullshitter, but I don't have to be anymore, and I'm going to try not to be. But it's just like I began to take inventory and see what procrastination has affected in my life. So I'll share some of them with you, and maybe you guys can share some with me. Feel free to comment if it's anything that if it's anything that you want to share, if procrastination has stopped you from certain things. Because I mean, it could be a big event, like a real big event. Like, perfect example, my aunt's wedding was this past week, and granted, I had to work, so the wedding started at like 3:30 or something. I didn't get over till 5, but I could have very well had my clothes out. I could have had my outfit picked out a month before, because weddings, you get the invitation to that like in the winter time. This person getting married forever, so unless some shit go down, they gonna get married, and you already knew, and you already RSVP, so your ass is expected to be there. And I waited to the when I say I didn't get to the wedding until 8 o'clock, if it was even 8 o'clock, it might have been 8:30. Ended up wearing something that I brought a long time ago, changed my clothes 16 times. My girlfriend was mad at me, everything, but all because I really procrastinated. I didn't take the time, the 35 seconds that it could have took for me to throw my clothes out real fast, or even in the morning I could have got my stuff out, at least had an idea what I was going to wear. I was clueless. And that is, that's just one very, very, very minor incident, but weddings are important. Weddings are a big deal. Weddings are once in a lifetime, for most people, once in a lifetime things and once in a lifetime events. So something like that, it was just like, damn, Jocelyn, so I knew I was going to be late. I had already told her I was going to be late, but then the trickle down effect of that was when I got there, granted the wedding wasn't over, so yes, I was late. Yes, I made you aware that I was going to be late, but I missed my grandma. Most of my family wasn't there. Everybody there that was left was cleaning up, and I didn't want to help clean, and so that shit like that, it was just like, damn, this could have been avoided. Now, me getting there at 6:30, that couldn't have been avoided. I didn't get out of work till 5, but me getting there at 8:30 could have been avoided. So that's another example. Like I said, these are just examples. These are just my life examples. If y'all not sharing anything with me, but my life examples is that could have been avoided. That was something that could have very well, I could have got there at 6:30, even 7 o'clock with traffic. But getting there at 8:30, damn near 9 o'clock was just unacceptable, and it was trifling. And I felt trifling. I felt so trifling, so guilty. I felt like, oh my God, how could I have done this? And it's really all because of the spirit of procrastination that comes over me, that I possess, or that, that I've grown accustomed to all this time. Sorry, Facebook. That I've made a habit. It's just a habit. And like any habit, there's never too late to change it. So that's what I'm striving to do. I encourage you guys to just try it. Like I said, it may not be that vice for you, may not be procrastination. That bad habit for you might not be procrastination. It might be, cursing. That's another one of my vices that I'm trying. That might take a little bit longer. I'm not saying I can't, but that might take a tad bit longer. Not because I'm set in my ways or anything like that, but it's just, it just might take a little bit longer. It is a form of expression for me. So if I stay in a positive mood, then I won't have to curse as much. So, So you said that happened to you at a funeral. So yeah, so did you feel trifling when you was late to such and such a funeral? A funeral is definitely something that can happen only one time. Now, wedding, they might have a couple more. They might get married again. Not to the same damn person. Like, what the fuck? Those two people gonna only say their vows one damn time. It's just like, you missed it. It's no getting back. So I know for a fact the funeral, it ain't nothing you can do about that. Got there, casket was closed, all that. And not that funerals are funny, but that's fucked up. I BS every morning for work. My raise could have been a little bit better, but that was a major issue why I didn't get the max raise for many jobs. Yeah, it's just like, it affects, when it start affecting your bread, maybe that's when you make a difference. When it start affecting, shit that matter. And like I said, for me, as greedy as I am, food was that for me. Me having to eat Chipotle and be like, so I just felt so embarrassed, like, dickhead. Anybody that follow me on Facebook, if I wouldn't have posted that video, the people that follow me on Facebook, if I would have ran into one of them at Chipotle when I was there after just 3 hours prior to that, posting that I want anything but Chipotle, I'd have been like, this bitch is retarded. The one thing she said she didn't want, that's where she ended up. How hypocritical is that, you know? So it just can affect so many things, and it just takes the slightest things for us to be like, for me, it was that day at Chipotle, and that was, like I said, it was such a small moment, but it was so monumental to me. When I tell you, it was like an iconic turning point in my life. And I just woke up today like, whatever I say I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do it. Whatever I need to do, I'm gonna do it. Shout out to the networking event that I went to. I got suggested to by my girlfriend. It was an amazing event. I can't shout the people out because half of them I don't know, but it was an amazing, great event. And I bullshit on stuff like that all the time. People always adding me and stuff and tagging me and shit and sending me stuff to my email, and I get these little phone call text messages like, join in this inspirational phone call and read this book and write this letter and read this meme and all that, and I just be like, I'll get to it. And I'm sure I've missed out on so many opportunities. Now I'm not going to dwell on it, but that has happened. So it's just like, as of now, me personally, I'm vowing not to do that anymore. I'm vowing not to let the spirit of procrastination continue to take over me and not, you know, allow me to be on bullshit time and missing out on stuff and not getting what I want and settling, because it just caused me to settle. I procrastinated a lot in college, which I'm paying for now. Instead of taking my time on papers, etc., I wait until the last minute to complete, not getting the best work out. Right, and it's just like, and we do that. When you wait to the last minute, and I've always used that excuse. See, when we got a bad habit or even an addiction or anything like that, we always make an excuse for it. We got an explanation. We going back it up. Hey, babe, we're going to back it up, and it's always going, if somebody said to you, you always got to come back. You always got to but, or this is why. Hold on. Don't say nothing about that, because this is why I do this. My thing has always been, I work best under pressure. Now, granted, to the outside, it's just like, yo, she really gets shit done. You know, it's always popping or whatever I got to do. I get shit done. Don't get it wrong. I get shit done. It can be the last minute, and I will get it done. But I'm sure if I would have took my time, it could be 100% better. No doubt. I can admit that. I'm woman enough today to admit that although I get shit done, I'm sure that it's a whole lot of things that I could have did a lot better if I would have took my time, if I would have planned forward, if I wouldn't have waited to the last minute. And that's just period. It's no way around it. Granted, I can throw some shit together. If you like, people pressure will get you on your ass, and you just go do it. But it'll be thrown together. It'll be like, you know, it won't be polished. It won't be as nice like today. Today is nice, and I'm glad that I'm here. But this was purposely. So I hope that y'all enjoyed today's show, because I'm going to show y'all my view again. I know some people didn't get to see it. The view out here is beautiful. I'm down here at the fountain on Ben Franklin Parkway. It is beautiful. But the reality is, you know, so today is not necessarily, I don't consider this a thrown together show, but I can admit I throw my shows together a lot, and I go back and watch them. Like, I be 8:58 just finishing up my makeup, looking at my notes, making notes as I'm writing down my information. Like, no, that's not okay. And I go back, and as much as you guys like it and y'all thumbs me up and y'all watch it and y'all share it and y'all post and repost, I look back and I'm just like, you were stuttering a lot. You kind of repeated yourself a lot. You ain't really know what you were talking about that one day. But, you know, that is a blessing to me, and it may be a curse. I believe that at this point, I'm at a place in my life where I think that's a blessing and a curse, because the ability to get shit done, the ability to work well under pressure, the ability to shine when your back is up against the wall, right? That ability can be a hindrance. And to me, it has been my whole life. I've always, like I said, I've always just been a person that can do stuff. I've always just been good at the last minute. It's just like, just throw this shit together. Like, whatever, we're going to get it. We're going to get it done. Like I said, I'm always here with you guys. 9 o'clock sharp every Tuesday, I'm here. No matter if I'm in my car, whether I'm driving somewhere. I just got the shower. When I did my New Year's show, I was still putting on my makeup. I was still getting myself together. Some shows I don't even have on makeup. I wear a hat because my hair ain't done. I might have on a cute shirt and no pants on. Like, so I will get it done. I will get the shit done. But I can admit that sometimes it shows. You had those lucky times where it's just like, yo, I really pulled that shit off. Like, how the fuck did I do that? How did I do that when I was absolutely unprepared 100%? And then that's what gives you the ego and the confidence to keep doing it. then it's just like, well, I'm gonna just keep doing it. I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna keep waiting till the last minute because the shit worked last time, and it's just gonna be that one time where it doesn't work, or that one time you find yourself in a situation where you don't necessarily want to be in, or that one time you miss out on an opportunity, or you pass up an opportunity, or something is not as polished as you need it to be, and the right person is watching at the wrong time. Or you ever fucking throw something on the run to the store and see the one person that you've been waiting to see for months, and you look like shit. It's just like, damn, I said when I seen it. You ever see like an ex or something, and it's just like, yo, when I see her, I'm gonna be on my shit. This nigga ain't gonna see me busted. When I see him, I'm gonna have my hair done, I'm gonna have my lashes done, makeup gonna be slayed, outfit gonna be laid, body gonna be popping. You run into this nigga at the market, y'all. At the market, when you running Saturday morning to get some extra eggs because you trying to make breakfast for your new boo, and you in the market looking like a mess, and you run into your ex. How would you feel about that? I would die. I would absolutely die. Like, I would die a natural death. Like, fuck. Why did this happen? Not today. Why did I see you today? Why do I have to look like this? And I'm not saying that you have to be dressed your best or nothing like that, but I'm just trying to get across to different people on different angles, because it, like I said, it could be the smallest situation or the slightest scenario that will throw you off and really get you to understand and recognize what your flaws and faults are. Like I said, mine was that eating Chipotle last night for dinner as much as I didn't want it. So it's just like, I just want us to be more mindful of the things that we set out to do. Be more mindful of the things that we have planned to do. If it's something that you know you need, especially your needs. We could talk about wants next, but your needs, if it's something you need to get done, like you need to do your laundry, you need to wash your clothes, you need to clean your room, you need to pay your phone bill. Don't wait and keep getting on a payment arrangement if you got the money. Pay the fucking phone bill. What are you waiting for? Are you like saving the money to do something else or whatever? I have gotten on a payment arrangement, have all the money for my phone bill, gotten on a payment arrangement just because I couldn't. It's like, well, I'll just save this money. Why? For what? For what? Then you forget that you're on a payment arrangement, then 2 weeks later, then they take the other half, and then at that point you wanted to buy something, and then it's just like, oh my God, I should just paid that shit. I had just got paid. I didn't even have nothing else due that week. Card note was already paid. All I had was my phone bill, and I had to get my nails done. I could have paid my phone bill then, but you bullshitting around. Oh, let me just go ahead and get on a payment arrangement because I might go out. End up not going out, didn't do shit, and now you look stupid as hell. Because now your account overdrawn because that second payment came out on the week that all the other shit, the real shit, the rent came out, card note. Now it's just like, bruh. Another example. You procrastinate on cleaning your room and this and this and that, and then your girlfriend want to come over at the last minute, and you 30 seconds before she knock on the door trying to stuff all the shit under the bed and make up your bed and knock all the trash down, clean up your Q-tips and fucking pen liner papers. I'm just talking about my faults, guys. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm here to be honest. Y'all know I'm nothing but real. I'm just keeping it a bean and telling y'all the situations that procrastination has gotten me into. I've been several times, my girlfriend like, I'm on my way, and I'm like, oh shit, let me, no, that's not okay. Lighting candles and shit, trying to make everything look good, and it's just like, oh my God, I could have cleaned the room all day. I was laying down doing nothing for like 3 hours. And now I'm trying to do everything in 45 seconds. Not okay. Then she finds something, go to look under the bed for something, it's just like, what is all this stuff? It's just like, fuck. Just keep going, I'll get it. What you looking for? What you looking for? That's not okay. And like I said, this is just me. These are just my issues. Procrastination is a big thing for me. And like I said, I would love for you guys to share what it is for you, because for me it's procrastination, and it affects so many areas of my life, and that's why I did a show on procrastination. But it's a lot of vices out here, guys. It's a lot of bad habits that we have. It's a lot of like I said, flaws and faults that we have that get in the way. They get in the way of what you're trying to do. Whatever that is. It can be something as minor as getting to work on time every day, and when the end of the year comes, looking for a fucking raise. When all you gotta do is take your shower right now and get your little clothes out. You did it fine when you was a kid in school. Get back in the habit and then get your ass to work on time. Another one for me, and I don't know if this is going to hit home with any of you guys, but another one for me is I have a habit. Yes, we're talking about flaws. We're talking about whatever your fault or flaw is that gets in the way. Like I said, I'm focusing on mine and stating that mine is procrastination. But whatever that bad habit is that gets in the way, it doesn't have to be procrastination for you. Mine today, I'm saying death to procrastination. But you can be saying death to something else. What are any of you guys saying death to? Death to procrastination, death to lying, death to bullshitting, death to settling. Because that's what it boiled down to for me. That I procrastinate so much that I end up settling and getting whatever is left. Because the metaphor is when you wait to the last minute, that's just like when you have dinner. When you have, let's say like a family dinner. If everybody gets around the table and they put the food out buffet style, if you procrastinate and you want to be the last person to get your plate, what's left? You getting the scraps, you getting the crumbs. You getting the edge of the cornbread and you wanted the middle. You know what I mean? You getting the crunchy rice on the bottom because that's all the fuck that's left. You getting that one last lonely little chicken wing when you could have you was there since the food was there. Since the food got put out, you was there. You could have got your plate when everybody else got theirs. You could have been one of the first people in line, but you procrastinated for whatever reason, and now you're stuck with the scraps. And that's the metaphor that I'm trying to basically relate to you guys. That was what hit me yesterday. Now I'm stuck eating fucking Chipotle. It's damn near McDonald's. I might as well have McDonald's. But, you know, that's the metaphor. So what is it for you? Like I said, it doesn't have to be procrastination. Is it true people work better procrastinating? No, I did say that a lot of people work well under pressure, but I can't say, and I'm saying this as a person that has publicly stated on several occasions, I kind of badged myself, what is it called, like crowned myself. Yes, I'm the queen of procrastination, but I work best under pressure. I've used that statement, and I can't say that. Like, looking back, it's just like, well, how can you work best under pressure? You might work well under pressure, you might get shit done, but you don't work best under pressure. I work best if I take my time, plan some shit out, and get some shit really done. Really knock that shit out. Then it's knocked out the fucking park. Fuck third base. Fuck making it home. Like, knock that shit out the park. If you take your time with it and really put in the work that you're supposed to, the extra couple minutes, then you'll knock that shit out the park. We all know that you can, you know, make it, but I'm tired of making it. Who wants to fucking make it? If you're not tired of making it, I know I am. I'm tired of making it. I'm tired of just getting by. I'm tired of shit just being all right. I'm tired of that was a good show. That was cool. That was all right. You look all right. You look nice. This is all right. This is cool. No, what about, I want my shit to be popping. I want that shit to be amazing. I want it to be monumental. I want it to be like groundbreaking, all of that. So it's just like, you have to at some point want to achieve to the next level. You have to at some point want to push the envelope a little bit further. And for me, like I said, procrastination has gotten me by. For quite some time. Now, even if I'm right here, but it's just been a steady pace of this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm going. No outward movement because you're not taking the time to plan shit. You're not taking the time to, you know, just really put the work into what it takes to get shit, you know what I mean? Really push it in order and break it down and, you know, have it really be all that it can be. Death to settling, death of the word can't. I like that. Death of the word can't. I'm out here drinking this warm ass water. Excuse me. But yeah, death to the word can't. That's another thing. A lot of people struggle with that word. A lot of people struggle with the word can't. A lot of people struggle with, oh my God, I can't do this, or you have an idea in your head and it's something that you want to do, but you feel like you can't do. A lot of what I feel like fuels the word can't is you have to dig deeper and figure out, well, why can't you? Because of course it's a word that we don't want to use, but you can't just simply say, don't say can't. No, man, you know, I know there's a whole lot of like quotes and memes and things that say, you know, can't shouldn't be in a man's vocabulary, and don't say you can't. And figure out, why do you feel like you can't? Because that's a thing. That's really a thing. Like, it has to be, you feel like you can't. That's why you're saying you can't. I didn't say you can't. I'm not saying, bitch, you can't do that. You said it, not me. So why do you feel like you can't? So you need to dig deeper into figuring out, why do I feel this way? What is it about me, or what is it about this situation, or what is it talking about last week, touching on last week's topic, what outside sources are making me feel like I can, because that's something. You know what I mean? You don't want to feel like, oh, I can't do this because I'm not this, or I can't do that. You know, I could very well feel like, you know, I can't be a media personality because I never went to school for broadcasting. Bullshit. I just was on the radio for 6 months. I don't give a fuck if it was internet radio, TV radio, talk show, whatever. It don't fucking matter. I can and I did, and I'm going to do more. Like, that's no, I can and I will. So sometimes it's outside sources that make you feel like maybe I can't do this, maybe I can't do that, because you don't necessarily have what another person has, but you got what it takes for yourself. Like, you know what I mean? So as far as the word can't, I definitely will agree. Let's say deaf to the word can't, but figure out why you're saying you can't. What is it about the situation, or what is it about you that's making you feel like you can't? Because nobody can tell you you can't do something. You're only telling yourself that. Deaf to giving so much of myself to people who don't reciprocate. Yes, definitely deaf to that. Deaf to overextending yourself to any fucking body. I talk about this a lot. I've said it on several different episodes. Deaf to anybody that don't deserve anything. If they don't deserve it, I don't give a fuck. Nothing entitles nobody to you. Not because we're blood related, not because I've known you for a long time, not because we used to go together, not because we got kids together, not because, you know, you used to be my best friend. I don't care. If I don't feel like you deserve me, if I'm not getting back from you what I feel as though I'm giving to you, you get nothing. You get nothing. And so I definitely agree with that. It's just like, no, don't let anybody. And again, I don't want to, it's not about the same thing as the word can't, but a lot of that comes from an outside source. You can't allow anybody to make you feel like you owe them shit. No, I don't owe you anything. I don't care how you used to be there for me back in the day. I don't care what we've been through. I don't care how we used to talk. I don't care what you did for me back in 7th grade. I don't care. If we're not at the same place now, if you're not giving me what I'm giving you, if you're not putting forth the same amount of effort, energy, and, you know, support and affection, attention, whatever that is, it doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic. If you're not putting out even a fraction of what I'm putting in. Now, granted, I said this before. It's not like, oh, if I give you $50, you gotta give me $51. This is not that. It's not that. It's not about, oh, well, a tit for a tat, or an eye for an eye, or quid pro quo and quid pro quo. I'm sorry. That, oh, if I do this, you must do that. It's not that. But the sense of reciprocation is a very big deal. If somebody is not reciprocating even just their energy, if their energy is not reciprocated to what you're putting out to them, if you're coming around somebody and you're just giving them good vibes and you got nothing but positivity flowing through your veins, and all the people that you're around is just draining you to death, and all they do is suck it all out of you, and then you're left with nothing, and then they go about their business still being fucking negative and moving the fuck on. Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I cannot. Okay? That's not even I can't. I won't. Fuck that. I can if I wanted to. I won't. I'm not, and I ain't going to. So, people only do what you allow them to do. Remove yourself from unhealthy situations. Right. So, yeah. So, if it's not reciprocated in any way, shape, or form, whatever that is, if you don't feel it, fuck, I don't even care if you think you're reciprocating it. If I don't feel it, then it ain't there. Who are you to say what I feel? I don't feel it. So do better or go away. Period. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's that simple. This is my space, my energy, my life, my bubble. No penetration. If you ain't, whatever it is, you're not meeting the requirements that I had set. You might think you're doing something. Take that shit over there. You're going to either elevate to another level, or you got to go. So I don't care what you thought you was doing, or who else told you was decent, you was popping, you was supportive, you was cute, I don't care. I don't agree. It's not working for me, and you have to go. Sorry. Sorry and sorry. Let me see. I was missing some comments. Remember your why to kill procrastination. I need constant reminders of my reasons why. Right. So when you going back to procrastination, that is a good way to get outside the habit, to break the habit. And I feel like the why can apply to any of the bad habits that we have, or any of the faults, flaws, and, you know, um, bad habits that we're referencing today, because like I said, although it may not be procrastination, but it's something that you're doing, and you just have to figure out, okay, well, why did I want this? Why did I want the Spanish food the other day? Why do I want to be on time for the wedding? Why do I want to be on time for the funeral? Why do I want to be on time to work? Okay, duh, so I can get a raise at the end of the year. Okay, duh, so I won't lose my job. Okay, duh, so I won't look like an asshole in front of my family and really be there to support my aunt and, you know, on her joyous occasion and all of that. Okay, I want to be on time for the funeral, clearly, so that I can say my last goodbyes to my loved ones. Like, so yeah, figure out, okay, what is it that I'm doing? Because sometimes we procrastinate on shit that we ain't got no business doing anyway. And then it's just like, don't procrastinate on it, just don't do it. Get that out of don't put that in your schedule at all. If it's something you don't have no business doing, then you don't have to, it shouldn't even be involved. It shouldn't be included, it shouldn't be a factor, it shouldn't even be available on the schedule. So keep that in mind as well. But if it's something that's important and it's something that you want to achieve, then you just have to figure out, well, why is it that I want to do this? And that may help you with breaking that habit, breaking that cycle, and getting up off your ass and going to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. You know, okay, why do I need to wash my clothes? Okay, because when I want to wear this, I want to be able to wear it. I don't want to have to sit around before I could wear my favorite pair of jeans, because then I got to wait for them to wash and then wait for them to dry and then blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wear them dirty either, because that's the thing. I'll pull them out the hamper and throw them on if I'm that pressed. And I don't want to do that either. I don't want to do none of that. So I think I should probably wash my clothes on some type of schedule. I don't want my girlfriend to come over and my room looks a mess, so I probably should clean it. Because if I don't care, then I don't care. I won't care until a mouse or a roach run past me. Like, if I don't see none of that, look, my house ain't dirty, so I don't think about stuff like that. But again, I'm woman enough to admit my vices. I'm willing enough to admit my flaws, my faults, and my issues that I have that I continuously do. So I'm saying death to procrastination. I would love to know what some of you guys are saying death to. We're saying death to settling, death to the word can't. What else was something else we said? I can't find the other one. What's this? If we compare life to food, it will be much easier. And I'm just going over some comments that I see that I didn't get a chance to read. So we're showing here, time management is vital for my sanity. Yes, and that's the thing. So some people are really well with time management, and some people are not. For some of you guys, that is your thing. I just bulk it all with procrastination, but it definitely, time management definitely falls under that, because it's just like, if I had a better understanding and management of my time, then I wouldn't even have the opportunity to procrastinate as much, because it'd just be, all right, I gotta do this at this time, this. But I think, I mean, that's hard for me only because I be trying to move and shake so many different ways. But even that itself, I guess I'll have to, that would be a whole nother show for me to address the fact that I be doing the most of the time. So, you know, I won't comment or even delve into that right now, because that's a whole nother thing, an issue that I experienced. But I just definitely want you guys to just dig deep and determine what it is that you're doing. You may not have said it today on the show, you may not have commented it, and you may not have shared it, but death to the wrong company, definitely a good one. And the wrong company could be whatever, whether they're reciprocating the same energy, reciprocating the same vibes. If they ain't on the same level as you, if they ain't trying to do nothing, if they ain't going nowhere, if they don't want nothing for you, if they too negative, they always gossiping, if they your friend one day, they not your friend the next day, if y'all fought last week, if they they dirty, they hang with the wrong people, and then that associates you with the wrong, whatever it is. You don't even, I feel like a lot of people don't understand that you don't need no excuse. You don't have to give somebody an explanation why you don't want to hang with them. You don't have to give somebody a logical explanation why I decided that I don't want to hang out with you no more. I don't have to give you a logical explanation why you're not giving me what I need. I just fucking told you. If it's not being reciprocated, I'm not going to keep on having these sit-down conversations with you, because then that's not reciprocation. That's called doing what I say, or being forced into doing something. So you don't have to do that. If you don't like something, then just remove yourself, or remove it from out of your life, period. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You only get one life to live, and live that shit. If somebody don't fit in, then they gotta go. With no explanation. You can see somebody in the street, you ain't talk to them in 6 months. Yo, why you ain't call me? Because I didn't want to talk to you. That might have hurt, but okay. Okay, so what? Like, no, I don't have to sit here and break this down and give it to you in simplest form and go through no math problem. Hell no, and no. We're just not. This is no longer a thing. Even breaking up with somebody, listen, this is not working. Why? It's just not. It's not working for me. You know that it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, and this ain't working. Gotta go. Some people may consider it selfish, but I speak about this all the time. Sometimes when it's your life, you're only got one life to live. You better get selfish with that shit. And this is coming from a people pleaser. I am admittedly a people pleaser. I've been that way most of my life, and I am at a place now at 31 where I can say, no, I don't give a fuck. This is not about you. I gotta get selfish with my life. I've done so many things for so many people who are based upon the ideas and the conveniences and the everything of another motherfucker. How's that a thing? Even as a parent, I can admit, yeah, okay, well, parents, we sacrifice our lives and our childhoods and our money and our time for our children and this and that. But yeah, I did all I can do for you. Do your best. I taught you all, and I have to live as well. You can't put so much of yourself into your kids and then your fucking life is over. Now they out here skipping around, doing cartwheels on and living a great life, and now your shit's all fucked up because you want to say you gave it all to your kids. Why? To save face? Now granted, you do what you can for your children, and then you gotta live as well. And I'm saying this to my own mother. She on here on Facebook. Live your damn life. Don't live for me, because shit, when I start living my life, I'm living for myself. It's just not okay. And I feel like a lot of people don't get selfish with their self. I know that sounds like a little, like, I don't know what kind of thing that is, but that sounds like a twisted little statement. But you have to get selfish. Get selfish with your life. Get selfish with your company. Get selfish with your time. Get selfish with your energy. Get selfish with your body. No. I don't give a fuck if you my nigga and we've been fucking for 6 years. I don't want to fuck you today. I don't want to fuck you tomorrow, and I don't want to fuck you no more. You gotta go. Not my obligation. No, I don't want to. Sorry. Not sorry, but bye. Sorry for you. And it's just like, no, that's not okay. And you just have to. So and I'm just trying to hone in on that because that did hit a spot for me, because I feel like that is really an issue that a lot of people are experiencing. A lot of people don't understand the aspect of being selfish. Now granted, the show was about procrastination, but I did invite people to reference and comment what their vices are. And when you are not selfish with yourself, selfish with your body, selfish with your time, selfish with your energy, selfish with your mind, you know, all of those things, if you're not keeping it to yourself and preserving it and protecting it for yourself, then that means you are realistically, you are now putting it in the hands of others. You're not taking control over it. Now everybody else has control over you, has control over your life, has control over your body. They get to tell you when you're gonna fucking have sex. No, I don't want to fuck, so we ain't fucking. I don't want to go here, so we're not going. I don't want to be in a bad mood today, so I don't want to talk to you. I was fine. I woke up on the right side of the bed. I'm skipping around. I'm at work, and I'll share something quick with you guys, not to get off topic, but still on topic. So I work in a call center, right? Bullshit job. I hate it. Haven't had a job in a long time, but whatever. It's my job. I gotta eat. Whatever. And it has occurred to me that even with my customers, the callers that call in, I have to get selfish with myself and not allow them to bring me down. You know what I mean? Like, no, I was fine before you called here and started getting on my goddamn nerves. So no, I'm not doing this. I'm not engaging in this bullshit. So even when somebody tries to start an argument with you, when somebody call you with some gossip or some nonsense, if you don't want to be involved, then don't be involved. Just don't. It really, guys, it's really that simple. Just don't. You don't owe anybody any type of explanation. You don't have to explain why you don't want to be in a bad mood today. You don't want to explain. Some people are still in a place where they're, they have friends that call them to fight. Oh, a girl, such and such just got jumped. Come on down here. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to do nothing like that. Oh, girl, we about to get drunk. I don't want to get drunk today. Sorry. No, I don't. That's not what I want to do. I'd rather do something else. Do you guys want to do what I want to do? Now, granted, I might have a day when I want to get drunk, want to get fucked up. Today ain't the day. Y'all not going to force me to do it. So it applies in so many different areas. It's not just like about love or about sex or whatever. Being selfish or getting selfish with yourself, right? Self-preservation is the first rule in nature. If you don't take care of yourself, then who is? And that's just real shit. Like, well, if you don't care about yourself, if you're not protecting your mind, your body, your spirit, who do you expect to protect it? I'm just trying to figure out. Because the next person is trying to protect their own mind, body, and spirit. So who's going to protect yours? And that's really how you have to look at it. And once you look at that reality, that's not like a cliche. That's not like some little quote that I made up or that I found on Instagram or that I Googled. That's some real shit. If you don't give a fuck about you, then who does exactly? Because I'm just trying to figure out. If you don't care about you, and the next man or next woman will see that. People pick up on, oh, you don't give a fuck about yourself, so I'm going to burn her out. She don't care anyway. We're going to go ahead and burn her out, get all we can get, and then they're going to be on to the next motherfucker that don't care about themselves. People won't understand when you're transitioning in life. You won't like doing the things you used to do. But that gets back to not explaining things for others. You'll be explaining for years. Exactly. Because it's just like, no, that's on y'all. And at some point, like I said, you have to, this kind of ties into last week. It's just like you have to separate in order to be successful in whatever success means to you. This is not a business marketing show or anything like that. Success doesn't always mean starting your own business or getting a new job. Successful, period. If you want to have a successful day, you got to separate yourself from the person you used to text and talk to every day. If you notice that they just always on some shit, I can't talk to you today, yo. Or even if they're not always. If you woke up, like I said, perfect example, you woke up in a wonderful, amazing, beautiful mood. You smiling, you feel good, you smell good, you dress good, you look good, hair's done, nails done, everything did. You in a good space. And somebody call you or come to you or bring any type of negativity to you that's going to bring your day down, cut them the fuck off. Cut them out. Even if it's just for the day. Some people just need to get cut off for one day. It's just like, not right now. Not right now. Bitch, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Because you want some shit right now and I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Tomorrow I might be in a ratchet mood and I might be all here for the shit, for the gossip, for the love and hip hop and all that. But not today. I'm really not. I just rather just go to work and just be calm. I'm gonna talk nice to all of my customers today. I'm gonna drink some green tea. I'm gonna be in a good mood. I'm going to preserve this mood that I am in. Because at the same time, you have to reciprocate. You don't want to be in a negative mood. Thank you. You don't want to be in a negative mood and then pass that shit on to somebody that's in a good mood. I've been in situations where I had a fucked up day. Had somebody call me with some good news and I'm just like, I'm gonna talk to you later. No offense, real shit, no offense. But because I give a fuck about you, nobody can preserve yourself like you can. But because I care about you, I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk to me later because I'm gonna put you in a bad place. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put you in a bad place and I don't want to bring that energy to you. You sound like you're happy right now. Go ahead and enjoy your happiness because me, right now, I'm not there. I'm not there and I don't want to bring you down. That's what you do when you give a fuck about somebody. But motherfuckers that don't care about you, child, they can call you like, girl, what you doing? Nothing, girl, I'm in a good mood. Oh, well, guess what? Let me tell you how this motherfucker... Bitch! Didn't I just say I was in a good mood? Now you about to have me all turned up about this nigga and all the shit he did. I don't feel like hearing that shit right now. simply don't allow others to invade in your frequencies. Right. Definitely. It's just like, just get selfish with yourself, get selfish with your energy, and just be selfish. Be about you. There comes a time in everybody's life where you just got to be about you. And don't procrastinate while doing it. Don't bullshit around on things that are going to better you, that are going to help you better yourself, that are going to take you to another level, that are going to make you feel more comfortable. If it's fucking something as simple as doing your hair, getting your nails done, washing your clothes, buying a new outfit, watching a show, reading a book, whatever it is, whatever that means to you, just do it. Just don't BS. Don't BS. Don't bullshit around with yourself. Don't bullshit around with your time, because when I tell you how precious time is, and I'm not saying like I'm 55 years old, I'm not saying that there's ever too late to do anything, because it never is. It's never too late to get started on something. And if you got the right energy and the right motivation, then you could knock some shit out in 3 months that you should have been doing for 4 years. So I'm not saying that you'll never get where you need to be, but I just feel like the time is now. Like, just let all that shit go. Deaf to whatever it is. Like I said, some of you guys didn't share, but whatever it is that's holding you back from whatever it is you're trying to do, like I said, whether it's personally, professionally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it is that you need, that you need or want to do, and you're not doing for whatever reason, kill that reason, man. Kill that reason. Put that reason, like, death to the reason. So for me, it's procrastination. It's lack of motivation sometimes. It is I tend to allow outside sources to influence a lot of my decisions. All of that I am working on personally. It's all a process. Progress is definitely a slow process. It ain't about happening tomorrow. It ain't about changing overnight or nothing like that. But I can very well wake up tomorrow and just say, I don't want to do this anymore. No, I don't. I woke up today and said, today I am going to have a good day. Like, seriously. I can admit I have a very negative outlook on a lot of things. I have the ability to find the bad in any situation. It's just like, this is probably going to happen today. I'm going to go in this fucking job. These people going to get on my nerves. I'm going to do this and something. You know what I mean? Like, speaking that. And I'm not trying to be no motivational speaker, but I can only like attribute my own experience. And all I can say is today at almost 10 o'clock, thus far, from the time I woke up at 6:30 this morning, I had a good day. Because I was determined to have a good day. And I'm not saying I've never had good days, but today was big for me. Every day, every hour, every couple minutes, I'm just like, okay, I'm still having a good day. This is still happening. And I just feel like that can happen for you. Whatever that is, like I said, my energy and my attitude was a big deal for me. But for you guys, it might be something else. It might be the people you're around. It might be the things that you say. It might be the word can't. It might be your mindset. It might be your surroundings. It may be your job. It may be your bad habits. It may be you're tired of looking at yourself in the mirror. And you know, all of those things, whatever it is that you want to change about yourself, change it. If you want to do it, if it's something that you want to do and it's not based on the opinions or, feedback or requirements of any outside source, person, place, or thing, if it's something that you want to do, then get it done. Get it done. No need to wait. Like, just get it done. You see, in order to be selfless, you have to know when to be selfish. Exactly. For me, it's trying to put everyone else on and need to get myself on first. Yes. So that's all a part of the same thing. Like, just focusing on, take some time to focus on you. I hope you guys can still hear me. This little jackhammer shit is working. But just take some time to focus on you. You can still be a giving, loving, you know what I mean, supportive person. But how much can you really support somebody if you're not supporting yourself? If you're not even, like, even just the law of, like, physics, you can't literally hold somebody else up if you're on a weak ass foundation. And you are your own foundation. If your foundation is shaky as shit, you can't hold nobody else up. You can't support them. You can't push nobody else on if you don't even got the confidence to push yourself on. It's just like, y'all don't got to be on the same level, but you have to have a certain amount of foundation within yourself. You have to be at a certain place mentally and emotionally, let alone physically, to go ahead and help somebody else. Just like if you weak and sick with the flu and you 90 pounds, you can't carry a 200-pound person. It's just not physically possible. Period. You can't hold me up. You can't hold me up if you can't even hold yourself up. Period. So just keep that in mind. I just encourage everybody to, whatever that vice is, whatever that bad habit is, starting today, just dead that shit. Death to whatever it is. If y'all want to inbox me, comment below on the video. I'll definitely go back and check the comments. Inbox me any questions. Inbox me, of course, as always, any topic suggestions, any feedback, anything, you guys. Just hit me up. Let me know. You know, I appreciate the feedback from you guys. This is how I keep it moving. You know, this is how I keep it moving. This is how I come up with my topic ideas. This is how it all works. I'm here for you guys. It's called Talk to Me Tuesday. I want you guys to interact with me. So if it's anything, like I said, any topics you want to discuss, anything that you would like for me to talk about, anything that you would like to ask me, or anything, as long as it's no creep shit, anything that you would like to say, like I said, feedback, negative, positive, I'm here for all the criticism, because I do appreciate it. I appreciate you all watching me each and every week. Tonight especially, and I'm gonna let me show you guys my view once again, because it's really cool out here, and I just want you guys to see it one last time. I'm about to head home before I get kidnapped, but the view is beautiful, and like I said, today was a good day for me. I hope today was a good day for all you guys. That's fine. Just make tomorrow a good day. If you're blessed to wake up tomorrow morning, then just tell yourself, I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna stop doing this. Death to procrastination, death to bullshit, and death to the wrong company, death to, you know, non-reciprocated relationships, death to negative energy, death to no moves being made, death to being lazy, death to being fat, death to being stupid, death to not knowing, death to not understanding, death to whatever it is that you need to dead that shit. Starting now. I challenge you all to just start now. Whatever it is, dead it. Whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. It's really never too late to just cut something off. I've been a procrastinator when I say my whole entire life. Like legit. Like it used to be something I kind of sort of bragged about. Like legit. I've procrastinated my whole life with so many things. And I mean, granted, I am here today with another chance. And all I can say is moving forward, I put a death to procrastination. Hope you guys are putting a death to something. I love you all. I thank y'all so much for watching me today and always. Talk to you guys soon. Good night.